I'm Joanne Roberts with CityNews, and I'm joined by actress Sara Canning, known for her roles in projects such as The Vampire Diaries and A Series of Unfortunate Events. Sara, I want to talk to you about your new film, The Burning Season. So I've actually seen an earlier cut of it.
And with Sean, probably, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
He does cool little test screenings.
He does. It was really good. And I have to say, your character.
Yeah.
Not like an but like an oh my goodness.
Yeah. A little bit.
What a character.
But also like, oh, wow. What a life. What a life she's living.
Tell me about her.
Playing this character was really wild because it was so much about patience and sort of laying out breadcrumbs for the audience, but not in a really obvious way. I think actually playing the character required patience, and I think it also requires patience on the audience's part to really dig into the heart of this secret. So I thought a lot about how people deal with trauma, and that's a very large spectrum. And Sean, the director, Sean Garrity, was so great in working with me on like a dark sense of humor and survivalist mechanisms that hopefully make the journey of the character make sense once we get to the end of the film, which is really the beginning of the story.
So I want to take a second and just talk about the incredible performances, I think incredible performances, of both you and your younger counterpart, played by Natalie Jane. Exactly how much collaboration was there between the two of you to play this character?
There was very little collaboration between Natalie Jane and myself. Sean and Jonas really like to talk about how much they lucked out with casting because they felt sort of differently about. Jonas jokes about how he really wants the younger versions of a character to look like that person, and Sean focuses much more on performance. And I think with both Natalie Jane and Christian Muir, they got the luck of the draw because people say like, wow, these really are sort of younger doppelgangers of you guys, but their performances are so amazing. And I think, we kind of hung out on set one day maybe, but I think both Natalie and Christian just really understood the essence of these people that we were trying to play. And Sean said about Natalie at one point, like, wow, she just said one line that was so Sara Canning. I just think she's an amazing actor. So, she just kind of slid right into the part exactly as she needed to.
That's awesome. Being such an established actress, and given that this is opening day for The Burning Season, do you still get jittery when you get like theatrical releases?
I do. I absolutely do. This is such an amazing month for me because I don't know if this has ever happened to me. I have this film opening theatrically as well as Sweetland, a film directed by Christian Sparks that we did in Newfoundland where I grew up. I think the thing that helps a little bit with that is that I'm actually in Winnipeg shooting another film. So it kind of, my brain really needs to be in that mode. So I get to do lovely things like run over and get to chat with you and then run off to work. So I think that takes the bubbliness down just a smidge, which is good.
So this film, I love this film. At least the cut I've seen of it. I have no idea how much it's changed since, and I'm excited to see. But what are you hoping that audiences take when they watch it?
I think what I love so much about this film, and I loved it right from my initial read of the first draft I read, which is actually very different from the way that the film has ended up, is that it's just kind of an old-fashioned relationship piece, but told in an unconventional way. So I think people who, there's a touch of romantic comedy in it, but there's also a touch of like real devastating romantic, I don't even know what you would call it. There's a lot of drama in the film as well, and such great characters. I think every actor in the film is so well realized, and the roles are so well realized, and the actors are phenomenal. So I think anyone who's looking for, just a good old-fashioned look at why humans do the things that they do and the ways that we approach love, I think will really enjoy this film.
Love that. All right, last question. What are you working on now?
I actually asked yesterday on set if I could tell you what I'm working on, but they said no.
Okay.
So other than that, though, as I said, I have this film coming out called Sweetland. I did a crazy wrestling horror film a couple of years ago it was just released yesterday, that it's going to premiere at Fantasia Festival this summer in Montreal. Chris Jericho's in it, which everybody's excited about, and it has a great cast, a great Canadian cast as well. And other than that, I'm writing my own feature film right now, which is really exciting, and just kind of, I think there's always something going on. I keep something on the stove at all times.
Love that. Thank you so much. So The Burning Season premieres in theaters in Canada Friday. So if you're up to it, maybe watch a movie this weekend. I'm Joanne Roberts. Thanks for watching.